Takozani, Dumelang, Khanya, Lisedi. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo Musore. And I'm your host, Gogo M, giving you guys tips, lessons, and teachings on everything spirituality. So today we're doing a daily reading for the 23rd of February, which is a Thursday. I hope you guys are having a beautiful morning. I hope you guys are having a beautiful one. And I hope you guys have a lot of things planned out for the day. So with today's reading, we're going to start off with 4 cards for the day. We have 4 cards that actually popped up while we were shuffling, and these are the cards that are with us today. So the first card that we have here, it is the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is actually a very sad card to appear, which gets me a bit worried because the energy that does show here is the energy of feeling a bit drained, feeling a bit tired, having lost certain things in your life. So some of you guys may have lost a partner, a loved one, someone who's very important to you guys, but I'm also getting the energy of lost opportunities on other people's side. So this is whereas this loss is something that is going to bring a lot of emotional sorrow and depression into your life, and this is whereas your ancestors and your spirits want you to actually be in touch with your emotions, be in touch with how you feel, and feel what you feel. Because you know, the one thing that we people do on a regular basis is not necessarily feel the emotions, or rather we want to push the emotions down. So it's very important for you to feel your emotions to the depth, because these emotions that you are feeling will not only give you closure but will help you grieve so you can move on from whatever it is that you lost, right? So overall energy that I'm getting is that with this particular loss, like I said, it's a loss of someone whom you cared about. Maybe you parted ways with someone that you loved, or maybe you lost an opportunity that you looked very forward to, something that you've planned out, or rather had already anticipated in your mind but didn't expect the outcome to be the way that it is, right? And with that being said, the second card that actually comes out, it is the Five of Swords, which actually shows the reason why you may have lost this particular thing, and it shows unwise choices. So you may have been on a streak whereas you were making very bad choices for yourself, and these bad choices may have been influenced by certain people that are surrounding you. And this is whereas when you look at the card, you can see that these people, or rather the first person, which is wearing a blue shirt, is a representation of you. And this person, yes, they are enjoying their life, they're enjoying the food, like they're enjoying their life fully, but they're enjoying it by making bad choices, and this is an influence by the people that are surrounding you. So it's high time that in this time, whereas the Three of Swords appears and you are basically feeling your emotion, it also means that you need to do an introspection of the people that you have surrounding you at this moment, because it comes through as though the people in your circle are people that have ill intentions towards you, people that mislead you, people that don't have the best interest at heart, and people with very, very low integrity, or people that don't have any integrity at the end of the day. And hence they are tainting your character as a person, which at the end of the day shows a big loss for you if you're not careful about the people around you. So this opportunity of you feeling your emotions is a good opportunity for you to actually reshuffle your surroundings and basically just start over, cut certain people off at this particular moment in time. And I understand that it's a very difficult thing to do, hence you are in your emotions a lot, thinking about whether or not is it the best decision. But at this point in time, I would say that the most important thing for you to do is to be very selfish with yourself and question the motives of the people that are around you. There isn't any type of loss that is easy to accept. Maybe some of these people that you're cutting ties with are old friends, people that you've grown up with, people that you've created a very solid bond with, but certain bonds are not for your benefits. And this is what I'm seeing with the two sword cards that are appearing here. And this is where, as it's high time you start using your mind, be very intellectual about the decisions that you make and the people that you surround yourself with. And as we can see as well with the Five of Swords here, we're seeing someone who's gambling recklessly. So some of you guys may be in a state where as you're constantly gambling, you're constantly trying to make the big win, but it is not really the path that you should be taking in order to actually find your breakthrough at the end of the day. So maybe it's time to put the cards aside. It is time to put the lottery numbers aside and basically just figure out a different way in which you can actually achieve your goals and win the things that you want to win at the end of the day. So some of you guys may be struggling through addiction at this current moment, and this addiction doesn't have to be substance addiction, but it can also be addiction to attention from certain people. So this is where, as in this particular moment in time, you need to purge all of this that you thought that you needed, all of the things that you thought that you wanted, and start looking at what exactly is it that you need and want, and what exactly is going to benefit you at the end of the day. Okay. And the third card that popped up, it is the Knight of Pentacles, which is actually a very good sign. So the Knight of Pentacles actually shows a big switch in the energy for the day. So once you've allowed yourself to feel how you feel, make decisions, cut off those that are no longer serving you, and actually being done with grieving and feeling sorry for yourself, this is where as you need to get your head focus. This is where as you need to start charging into what it is that you want for yourself at the end of the day. This is where as we see a knight here, and this knight is very focused. They're on their horse, they are moving towards their goal, and this is where as you're going to find yourself getting more confident, being more passionate about certain things that you want. And even though you are so confident, you're so passionate, it might cause a bit of restlessness. But this is where as instead of being restless about certain things, you just have to be focused and trust your instincts. Trust what it is that you're looking towards at the end of the day, and also trust whatever it is that you're working towards. This is where as the shift for the day is going to end up with you getting more passionate relationships, passionate friendships, passionate goals for yourself that are actually going to benefit you in the long run, right? So for most of you guys, it's gonna be a result where as you just need to go back to the drawing board and starting everything from scratch, start planning things from scratch, and that is exactly how you're going to end up getting the benefits, or rather the results that you're looking for at the end of the day. So this just means that you've been looking at everything that was done, everything that you did in the past couple of weeks or so, and you've noticed that certain things, yes, you did them, but they were not beneficial to you. So now it is high time you start doing things that are going to be beneficial, and being confident in whatever decision you make is going to be great, because you're not going to just make decisions off the bat, but you're going to trust your intuition, your instinct, and at the same time you're going to do this with a goal that is in your mind, a goal that you know is the one that you want at the end of the day. And by setting realistic goals, or rather doing certain things with a goal in mind, this is where as you're going to get the results that you're looking for. And for some of you guys, this is where as in terms of relationships with the Knight of us here, this is where as after feeling the ways that you felt, this is where as your relationship may become stronger. So some of you guys may be going through hardships in terms of relationships. You may not be seeing eye to eye with your partner. You may be fighting a lot, and you may be leading each other astray. But after rethinking everything, this is where as at the end of the day, your relationship or the bond that you have is going to be stronger, is going to be more passionate, and it's something that is actually going to work in the long run. Because with the Knight of Pentacles being shown here, this is long-term goals. These are long-term dreams that are being put into fruition by the decisions that you make and the focus that you put in whatever decision that you make. And the word of the day is go after your goals. So this actually sums up the energy of this entire cards that showed up here, and it sums up the energy of the day, right? And with our final card, you can see a knight here, and this knight is very determined. This knight is very focused on what it is that they want, and they are saying go after your goals. So this is where as after having this introspection, self-introspection, looking at the people that are around you, cutting off the things that no longer serve you, you're going to have a goal. And this goal might be overwhelming. You might feel as though this is a bit too heavy for me to actually carry through, but this is your sign from the ancestors, your spiritual guides, your angel guides, to go after your goals and be passionate about it. Okay, encourage yourself, be persistent at the end of the day, and do not look back. Act on whatever it is that you have in mind, and you'll get the results that you're looking for at the end of the day. Yes, certain things may not seem as though they're going the way that you want them to in the beginning of the day, but that is normal, that is acceptable, because you are basically learning from certain decisions that you made that were wrong. But now at the end of the day, you need to rewrite everything and go after the goals that you've set for yourself initially, and don't let anything stop you from going after those goals. Let it be it friends, be it family members, be it your self-esteem, be it yourself. At the end of the day, do not let anything come between you and the goals that you have. Go after your goals, and you'll get the fruits of your labor in the way that you want them to. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this prediction. I hope it also helps you out throughout the day while navigating everything. Anyways, Tokozani, have a beautiful one.